Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna continue playing Life is Strange True Colors, and we are at the very freaking end. I felt so bad leaving the last bit, but I also felt like it was too much left that I wanted to take my time with it. And I thought the worst case scenario, we can start a DLC wavelengths that I for some reason didn't understand was a thing. I do not know how I missed the fact that there was a DLC, but there is one, so I'm thinking if this ends up being very short, we can sort it out. If you are new here, hello, welcome in. My name is Caroline. It's so good to have you here. I'm also a Twitch streamer and I create reactions content here on YouTube. If you want to check the reactions content out, you can click the link up here. And if you want to come and hang out live or check out any of my other social media, the links to that is down below in the description box. And if you're not new, welcome back. So we basically, I think, got the end last time. I think what's left is more sort of what's the future gonna look like. So we confronted Jed in front of basically the whole town, or the active characters, the important characters that lives in the town. We confronted Jed and it seemed like they all actually believed me, which was pretty bonkers. I didn't expect them to. Charlotte couldn't really do much, but the fact that Ducky and Eleanor and Steph, of course, and even Ryan all believed Alex was so nice to see. Even though she's fairly new, everyone was like, no, actually, this wouldn't come from nowhere, and it was nice to see. Even though finding out the truth about everything, and the fact that Jed has basically been the reason that both Alex's father and brother died, was absolutely horrible. So horrible. But it also, even though it shocked me, it didn't really surprise me, if that makes sense. If he's able to do one thing, then why not the other? It just it really sucked that Jed wasn't the good person that he portrayed himself as. I feel like he could have been that person, but it felt more like a facade that he used rather than anything, and that was such a shame. It was such a shame. I can't wait to see the last bits of it, so I think without further ado, let's get into the game.
After summoning all my strength and willpower, I'm now ready to move from the bed to the rooftop. Do I need
Yep, but we're gonna read this first. Who doesn't need a Charlotte Harmon portrait? Of course she needs one. Of course she does. That's the only logical thing to say and do. Hello friends, I decided to open back up commissions. I think we're all looking for ways to stay busy right now, and making art has always been my favorite method. So please get in touch if you want a portrait. I try to keep my rates reasonable, and I offer discount for first time commissions. Awesome news. Should we call the shop? That works fine. Nice. Okay, let's see what the other, oh lord, there's a lot happening on social media. What a wonderful spring festival. Thanks to everyone who made it such a beautiful celebration. Now spill the beans. Who got the rose? Oh, I think haven't I read this? I feel like I read this. I know someone who might have gotten one. I think I might know someone who got one as well. Sigh. Hang in there, bud. Can we brag for someone else? I don't see why not, as long as that someone has given their permission. Hey Steph, do I have your permission to brag about the roast you got last night from your crush? Come on, man. Oh, I love their relationships. They're so funny. I love them so much.
I bet Steph wishes she could reword that, but it's pretty funny.
Hello, as many of you know, I am a freelancer for the Rocky Mountain Gazette. I'm writing an article about this evening's incredible performance at the Spring Festival, but I can't track down the band's name. Anybody know? Hey man, sorry, we aren't a band as such, so we don't really have a name yet. Hey, no worries, can I get your names for the article? I'm Steph Gingrich, is that how you pronounce it actually? The brains of the operation. My muscle is Alex. Well, she's gonna die when she sees this. Very true. Very true.
I'm so sorry I worried you
Oh
all.
no. Hey, anybody seen Alex today? We agreed to meet up last night, but then she ghosted. Super not like her, kind of freaked out. Oh no, have you contacted Jason? Called his cell, no response. I'll try 911 next. Jed! I can't believe he even commented on this. That's troubling. Haven't seen her. Keep me posted, will you? My anger boils up. The Blank Lantern will not be open for lunch today on account of the town council vote. We'll see you for happy hour, or will you? Yes on jobs, yes on prosperity, yes on expansion. You do realize that expanding mining operations outside of Havens is a temporary fix, right? That's not even considering the environmental impact. Do you have any proof? What do you want? A bibliography? I don't keep the citations at ready on the off chance that I encounter someone who isn't willing to accept the truth. That's what I thought. Aye, aye, aye. Hello neighbors, thank you for making last night's Spring Festival such a resounding success. Now comes another annual tradition, cleaning up after ourselves. I'll need a few volunteers to help me spruce up the park in the wake of last night's festivities. Work begins as soon as today's council meeting concludes. Drop your name in the hat. Sure, why not? I'm down. We're pretty hungover, but Jesse and I might be recovered by the afternoon. Tentative, yes? Take care of you first, but if you're feeling up to it, we'd love to have you both. Gotta open the bar. Sorry, darling. Oh, pfft. You're freaking... I don't want to see him. I don't want to see him in any comment sections. A statement regarding the ongoing investigation in Haven Springs. We appreciate the community concerns. Details are still emerging, and we are cooperating with the state police. We currently have exactly as much information as any of you. Addendum: state police have tapped Deputy Jason Pike to provide assistance in this case, as such as management of this account has been handed over to another deputy. While we acknowledge that Deputy Pike has come to occupy a special role in Haven Springs community, we urge you to direct all of your inquiries through the official channels. I just don't understand how all of this could have happened under your noses. What's going on over there? That's a very valid question. This is not an acceptable statement, and nothing but respect for our boys in blue. Singular boy in beige, who danced to Typhon's tune. There's no way the cops didn't know. There's something they're not telling us. Follow the money. Drop your tinfoil hat, Jaloon. Oh my god, the Ashley and Aaron conversations, they're really going heads to heads.
The phrase recent events is doing some work in this
Due
post.
to recent events, the Black Lantern will remain closed to regular business until further notice. Yeah, recent events is one way of putting it.
Support for you.
We at Typhon Mining would like to express our our gratitude toward Haven Springs for your continued support. We have issued a statement which will be available for you to read on our website. Wow, amazing. Hey Haven, the Record Traders is currently accepting applications. Priority will be shown to the application with the most previous detailed broadcasting experience. Fill out an application on our website. Conduct an interview next week. Dope. Okay, I'm definitely applying if you're hiring 16-year-olds. But why such a sudden opening? Who left? Nobody just yet. But to be honest, I'm kind of eyeing the exits, looking for new adventures. Oh, geez, I'll miss you. Back at you, kiddo. That's cute. Wait, do I have anything more that's unread? Or why does it say like a... I thought the exclamation mark meant there was something new, but maybe not. Wow, these conversations. Jessica? Wait, who? Oh, hello Alex, this is Jessica Martinez from Rocky Mountain Gazette. I'm sorry to contact you out of the blue. I know you've been going through a lot. We were working on a story about the Typhon controversy, and I'd love to speak with either you. Would you either on or off record about your experiences? I'm not really comfortable talking about it right now. Your comfort would be my priority. Please contact contact me at this number if you change your mind. Thank you for your time and stay safe. Wow. Oh. I feel like I don't know if I would be able to talk about it, but at the same time, we want people to know. So, like, it's a little bit tricky like that. Ooh, how much have I missed here? Alex, you're incredible, and I'm here for you no matter what. Call me the minute you need anything. Aww. Cute. I know. Thank you for having my back. It meant so much. Of course. How could I not, after everything? They're so cute together. I still love them so much. I thought there was like a conversation about her contacting her, but maybe that's not in the same thread. Oh, here we go. Alex, please pick up. Just to let us know that you're okay as soon as you can. I'm pretty sure you just lost your phone, but Ryan's freaking out. Okay, we're both freaking out. We just want to make sure you're safe. Call us. Alex? They were really worried. That's so sweet. Oh, New York Telegram even. Alex, Arthur Jones with the New York Telegram. We want your story in our ongoing typhoon coverage. When is a good time to speak on the phone? Sorry, I'm not doing any media now, getting a lot of requests. Oh my god, the fact that, like, she says no, and then he just continues to ask questions? When did you learn that your father lived in Haven Springs and worked with Jet Lucan? How did you feel to learn about Jet Lucan was responsible for the mining accident that killed your father? Why do you think Jet Lucan confessed to his crimes? Well, because I pushed him. Duh. Why else? Oh my god, I heard what happened. You aren't gonna mention being a superhero when I texted yesterday? I'm so glad you're safe. Thanks, buddy. Me too. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, look at this. Wait, they had more text messages. Oh no, maybe just this one. Dad knows what's up. Oh, look at them. That's awesome, Ethan. You guys look great. They're so cute. I love that they still have a relationship. I love that so much. Wait. Flying colors, running flying colors. Oh, no, I read that already. I don't know what to say, Alex. My heart breaks for what you have endured. No one should have to live through that. Aww. But just remember that Ethan and I are here for you. Thanks, Char. What you did wasn't easy. I won't forget. That's so sweet. Ducky! Dear Alex, you've been through an awful lot these past few weeks, but your resilience and courage continues to astound me. I have no doubt that you will weather this affront against your person with the same grace as you demonstrated to me during our lovely dance at the Spring Festival. A moment I will not soon forget. So please remember that we are here for you. Sincerely, Reginald McAllister III. I know and I appreciate you sticking up for me, Ducky. I thought that was really sweet. I really did. Him just being like, no, I actually believe her. I wonder if like the moment we had with him made a difference, or if there was other things that also build up to it. Because I feel like that moment would have been easily missed, and then you would not have had Ducky's back. I don't know how many people you needed to have in order to like succeed, like how many you had to believe you, but still. Hey Chen, I didn't think you'd actually take down Typhon. You're braver than I ever imagined. Now you owe me a new job. I'm glad you're okay, really. Yeah, I'm like... It would have been a fun joke if they were like friends, but they're like not friends. So I feel like the joke doesn't really work, you know. Maybe it's just me, but you know. Here. Growing up, my dad was my hero, and after the accident, he was the whole town's hero. It was the best feeling in the world to know others saw him the same way I did. And no one questioned it. Even when the strange phone calls started, late nights, locking his office when he left the house. But it was all lies. And now I know the truth, because you showed it to us. Let me know if you need help. I'm here. Ryan, that's I can't even imagine finding out that like your parent did something like this, because like a lot of people, not most people maybe, but like a lot of people look up to their parents, and I feel like it's even worse when it's a person you really look up to, a parent, any like parental figure, or like anyone that's maybe like anyone you look up to really, and then it turns out to like not be the truth. That's just one of the most heartbreaking things. It's just so, so different, you know? Because when you don't have any expectations, I mean, that sucks too, but like, you don't expect anything at least. But when it's someone that you really look up to, you expect like, so much from them, which, I don't know, maybe that's unfair, but like, when it turns out that they've done something like this, oh my gosh. That's truly, truly wild. Don't think I read Ducky's sadness. I'll read it and maybe, I mean, better read it twice, right? I think sometimes we make reserved space in our heads for particular people, the important ones anyway. They become part of us, so permanent and immutable that eventually you can't imagine what it would even mean to be who you are without them. And then one day, they're gone. And all that's left is the space that you cleared for them in your head. And you're not sure how to oh, now I see it. And you're not sure how to so much as breathe anymore. Maybe that's what it means to be haunted. Ducky doesn't know about Ducky without tabs. Part of him feels like he spent the years since her death doing an impression, his best recollection of who he used to be when she was still here. I think that when we danced, he remembered a little of who that person was. I think that he could see a little of what Tabs saw in him. I carved that myself. Look at the bottom. You're going to outlast this whole damn town. Hoping I see you at the bottom when I finally drain the glass. I've outlasted this entire damn town. I want to see you dance again at last. Oh, my lord. These are so beautifully written. I really love them. I wish I had the ability to put my emotions to words in the same way that they do in these games. Steph is good at hiding her feelings. Maybe it has something to do with her laughing, knowing how to wear a personality like a mask. But tonight I could tell that underneath that genuine excitement was a vein of anxiety, a tiny voice whispering, "You have to deal with whatever comes after." She asked me to leave with her, to see the world with her, and all at once it occurred to me that the wide open sky above us would look just a little different from some other rooftop in some other place. And for a second I ached to see it. Little strangers and little bars, a whole secret network of strangers waiting to be made less strange, even if it's for a night. Could I have that? Do I deserve it? Back on the road, fucking finally. You're my good luck charm. Kansas City? Vegas? Wherever we want. I wonder if you've thought about what you need. Cut a deck, pick a card. Maybe this is what I need. Someplace new, follow you. From Salem to the sea. They tore a wall down in Berlin. I could tear a wall down too. What if what I need is you? So cute. Pike's fear. There's a threat that keeps you awake at night, all vigilant and terrified. Then there is the one that you don't even know exists, so you sleep just fine. Guess which one is more likely to kill you? I thought I knew what Typhon was, but really I had no idea. Pike knew, and it terrified him. The horror of the witness, the paralyzed audience strapped in and made to watch the same inevitable choreography performed again and again and again. What have you seen, Pike? Before Gabe, before me. What secrets did you have to keep, and how long did you have to keep them? I thought of Charlotte, how I could have swallowed her anger, how I didn't. Still don't know if that was the right call, but I knew what I needed. I knew I needed Pike on my side, so I did it. I don't want you to get hurt. Keep your head down. Typhus doesn't lose. No, it isn't an option. Rat girl, keep your head down. The cats will always win. Pen in shaking fist. Cross your name off their list. I can't go through this again. Dead Alex? Oh, so the emotions were like all tangled up here? I can see that though. I got good at describing other people's emotion in this book. Even new emotions, complicated ones. I could push through the mystery, find the words, but I don't know if I can do that here. I know that something in me resonated with something in Jed, each hooking into the other, drawing us together. I saw it in him, and it was like walking into a house you used to live in, seeing what someone else has done to it. Blazing self-hatred so bright that you can't let yourself look at it. The sure knowledge that you spread rot to everything that you touch. The rigid feeling of the role and the routine. The lines you memorize and the regurgitate? That's probably wrong. That's not a word I know, I'm sorry. To keep yourself from succumbing to the pull and looking at the truth. Maybe that's why I forgave him for all this. The heat and the force of his learning required me to face my own. Like two magnets of the same polarization, pressing each other's backward. The bullet, the fall, the hospital, the house, the orphanage. Is it weird that I feel grateful for them? Grateful to Jed for giving them to me. For however accidentally pushing me to look at my own self-hatred and come out the other side. Oh, that makes... Maybe this whole realization, the whole situation actually just pushed Alex to face things from her past that she hadn't been able to face, and that in facing them, that's what made her strong. Because she's been through a lot, and I don't blame her for not being able to deal with all of it, but maybe this helped, like, accepting that that's what happened, and that that's a part of her, and that, like, she doesn't have to feel any sort of self-hatred for anything in her past. That, like, letting that go is maybe what she needs. Fill your hands with grains of sand. In the rocks you see the clocks. Though I could hunt, I could be brave. Nothing can save you, nothing to save. Of times that pass, the good, the bad, your life is a life you'll wish you had. Oh, wow. I miss so many memories though. I feel like I take my time with everything, so I don't understand how I missed so many. Like, holy fudge. Wait, I think I read the business card one. Did I read the drum kit? No, yeah, I did. I think it's only Mum's keys, Alex guitar strings, pen. Okay, there's a few new. So this is why I wanted it to do it now, because like taking time to read these, they take a lot of time. I love it. And I feel like it brings so much depth to the game. But if I would have done that in the end of the last one, I would have like had like a double length episode, which would have been so long. So much happening at once. A fear that blocks out the edges of your vision, turns off part of your brain, so that all you know is the pounding of your own pulse in your ears and the gut-deep drive to claw your way out. As soon as Jed saw daylight, that fear urged him forward. wanted him to run from home and leave the mine behind. He resisted it, clamped his jaw closed until his teeth ached and turned to pull the others out. Fuck, I don't think I've ever been that brave. Wait, no. Oh, I think that maybe the helmet was the only one, because we've already read that one. Clearly missed a few others. Dad pendant. For most of my life, I've known what other people were feeling. I couldn't escape it. Sometimes it felt like I was drowning, flailing to keep my head above the water and sinking anyway. In all that time, the only person whose feeling I really wanted to understand was you, Dad. And then I found you at the bottom of the world, and I finally felt what you were feeling. And what's messed up is your emotions were just so normal, human, I guess. Fear, regret, same stuff as everyone else. Same stuff as I've been drowning in since I was a kid. Shouldn't take an empath to know that, but I think I needed to feel it before I could let you go. And now the only person whose feelings I still need to understand is me. Oh, and even the photo of the little locket. It's so sad how all of that happened. Like, I feel like it could have been different if there was a better support network and more help for their dad. Like, him doing this all alone, I don't want to be in his defense, but like, he's human and some people have a harder time to deal with emotions. So like, I can't at all imagine how that must have felt. Mum's keys. I think I was too young to really understand what she was telling us. I knew that sick people went to the hospital, and I didn't want my mum to be sick. That was the extent of it. Damn it, she knew she was dying, even as she told us that everything was okay. She was thinking about how many seconds she had left with us. She needed us to believe things would be okay. She wanted to give that to us. A month, maybe 2, maybe 6 or 7, where we could just love our mum without ever wondering when she'd be gone. She did it for us, but god damn it, I wish she hadn't. Maybe if I'd known, I would have soaked more of her up, kept more of my memories of her safe. That's such a difficult one, because I understand why that mum did that. And I understand Alex's perspective too, and like, that mom doesn't have to, and in a way I feel like you would want to know, even if you're a kid. But I feel like the memories you make under pressure might be different for a kid. I don't know. I can't blame her for wanting it to do it that way, but I also understand it would have maybe been different if you knew. It would have been a like sort of different situation. They didn't get it. I wasn't just being a brat, and I wasn't acting out for attention. That guitar was fucking sacred to me. The only thing I could do to keep myself from losing it in the dorms every night, especially as I got older and my whole thing with the emotion got worse. But they didn't see that. They saw a little psycho glaring daggers, making demands. I think that's what they wanted to see. I had forgotten how difficult the dorms were at night. We all had nightmares. Hard to live the sort of life that lands you in an orphanage without going through some pretty nightmarish stuff. But the difference was I had everyone else's nightmares. I just needed to hold my guitar, press my fingers against the strings, feel the vibration in my belly. That was the only way I could get to sleep. What a life she's been through. I can't even imagine.
This air was powered by adrenaline that whole morning. Now I'm mostly powered by extra strength Advil and these.
So she still needs the crutches, which makes sense because, like, what a fall she took. I really wonder like what happened with
Good thing
everything.
I sold off all my Typhon stock.
Oh, Typhon CEO resigns amid stock plummet. Sources say FBI investigation imminent? No. Imminent. Just hours after a defiant press conference in which we vowed to see his company through the choppy waters ahead, Dennis Walker has resigned as CEO and chairman of Typhon Inc. Meanwhile, shares of the global mining concern, once top 5 in its sector, nearly halved from $48.27 to 28.22 with no bottom in sight. It all stems from a series of shocking allegations and confessions tied to operations on Western Colorado, where Regional Operations Coordinator Diane Jacobs and former mining team leader Jed Lucan were arrested for...
I'm pretty sure my voice was already heard.
Arrested for
everyone
what?
Who needed to hear it.
I wanted to read the rest of the article. Just seeing what they said. Dang it. Alex, I trust that you have received my other messages and voicemails. I am asking for 10 minutes of your time. We go to print at 8. Please let me know if you want your voice to be heard. I get it, but like, you know, if someone doesn't reply and you are sure that they've seen it, just take that as a sign.
Is it weird that the part of this that bothers me the most is nondescript dive bar?
Coal mining scandals has deep state fingerprints. Irregularities abound. Truth remains buried. What are they hiding? Deep state deniers and wool-eyed cynics, good luck trying to make sense of what went down in the small town of Haven Springs last week. Behind closed doors of nondescript dive bar, I see what she is talking about, 8 town council members gathered to discuss a municipal... sorry, my English is not Englishing today. Mining permit, and the doors opened. One of them was admitting to murder and another to criminal fraud, and yet no one else could explain in any rational way how this all supposedly happened. Local taxidermist Reginald McAllister, known to the others town as Ducky, described a near hypothesis described a near hypnosis, I don't know why I can't read today, in the room as a great man who was made to stand naked before all and exhumated? Truth begot his rightful place atop the throne. To longtime readers, the implications could not be clearer. This town council must belong to or a servant to the globus para-governmental military-industrial nexus that dictates international... Wow, this was hard to read. Well, yep.
I'll never understand exactly what happened to me down there, but I'll always be grateful.
Oh my god, right. Wait, those matches. We took them from Gabe, didn't we? And there was only one left, and that's what, like, saved us a little bit of light down there. I didn't even think of that.
I'm glad he held on to it, for whatever it's worth.
Holy fudge. Alex, they told me to destroy this jacket after the accident. I couldn't do it. Perhaps some part of me knew that I would one day need to pass it along. When Gabe first stepped into my bar looking for his father, I swore I would one day return his jacket to him. Then I swore I would return it to both of you. I think you know by now that what my word is worth. I did not deserve your forgiveness, but it moved me more than I knew was possible. I hope that this gift will provide some small comfort in these days ahead. Well, better late than never.
Couldn't bring himself to get rid of it.
I guess. It's so interesting that he actually kept it, though.
You ever swing a pick before, Mr.
Chen, John, and now. But I'm a hard worker.
That was the first time they met.
And I don't mind long hours.
You don't have somebody waiting on you at home?
No, sir.
Well, John, guess you're a hell diver now.
Wow. Wait, did I get another memory, or is that just added to? I did! Wait, oh god, hang on. I got one more for Dad. The bomber jacket. I wonder who we would have been if things had been different. Jun or John, husband or widower, dad or whatever he decided to be instead. What if Mum hadn't died? What if they'd never come to the States? What if Gabe and I hadn't come along? Would things be different? Or was there something about him, something impossibly, bottomlessly sad, that was always going to lead him here or someplace like here? He didn't have somebody waiting for him at home. He was right. We had already been plucked up and sent away, isolated from him, each other, ourselves. He thought a lot about coming back one day, someday, whether he was strong enough, whether he'd be doing more harm than good. I don't know. I know it would have been nice to look at him in the eyes as an adult and get to decide how I feel about him. It's hard to forgive a ghost. That's very true. I do wonder, and I think that this comes for anything in life, where you wonder, like, if this thing would have been different, what would my life have looked like? What would it entail? Like, would my life be completely different from it is now? I think about that pretty often, and like, I feel like it's easy to get stuck in it. Like, it can be interesting to think about, but sometimes it can also be a little bit scary.
Feels like I've been through so much with Eleanor. It meant the world that she believed me.
Yeah. That was so nice of her to like say and
Must
show.
Be rare that a local paper gets to break out the really big headline.
The Rocky Mountain Gazette, scandal, 8 deaths covered up by Typhon mining, Haven Springs rocked by revelations.
See? This is why I try to only read the art sections.
Old and new talent shine at Spring Festival. Editor notes, following review has been filed before events of the town council meeting following day. For all related coverage on those events, see these pages. A surprising newcomer and 3-time veteran joined together to create musical magic under the Spring Festival stars on Saturday. Alex Chen, whose brother Gabe Chen, longtime bartender at the Black Lantern, was killed in a tragic mining accident last month, lit up the crowd with her passionate vocals and powerful guitar. It has been a long time since I've witnessed a spring festival crowd dance together with abandon like that, noted Jesse McPherson, local novelist. It was transportive. Steph Grinch, KRCT DJ and mainstay on the Spring Festival stage, held down the drums for what the duo claimed was only the first time playing together, including even practice sessions. Called this reviewer a tad skeptical that the chemistry was palpable. I think I speak for all in the audience when I say that here's to hoping that this is the beginning of a new Spring Festival tradition that will continue for many years to come. Cute. It would be kind of cool even if they go to like another city, if they just came back and did it again, like every Spring Festival. It'd be very sweet. Bowed but not broken, Haven will survive. The image of Haven Springs as an idyllic refuge, an oasis of comfort and a civility blissfully removed from the tumult of the outside world was shattered on Sunday. In truth, that Haven never really existed outside postcards and tourism boards and drive anyway. But while we have weathered troubles and fought demons in the past, we know that this Typhon mining scandal will leave a unique scar on the psyche of our small town, not just from what it took place, horrible enough as those details are. but from who was involved. A young and beloved bartender, a respected mining industry and up-and-comer, and the town's most revered patriarch at the center of it all. Jed Lucan currently sits in San Miguel County Prison. He said to be fully cooperative with the police and repentant for his actions. But the harm he has done to this town, to all of us who knew and trusted him over the years, is just a beginning to be understood. Still, in the face of this tremendous calamity, we say Haven will survive, will not emerge, and if not stronger, at least a bit wiser for having overcome it. We will not do this because it's easy, but because we have no other choice. This is our home. It's gonna be interesting to see how this town is gonna develop, you know?
I'm glad I let Charlotte overcome her own anger. I think it gave her the strength to support me.
I think so
I
too.
felt very close to Ducky after our dance. I guess he felt the same way.
Oh my god.
Maybe Salem would be cool. I'm already an expert in witch trials.
It would be something, and I do really wonder what's
I
gonna
love this
happen.
guitar,
If she's
if it
gonna go
starts
with
asking me
Steph or
riddles
not.
again, I'm throwing it out the window.
Fair. Oh, I can still lay down. Worth a try to see if there's any thoughts that we can see.
I've been playing a lot the last 2 days, trying to think things through. But I realize it's actually the opposite. When I'm playing is the only time I get to not think. Not think about Jed, or Gabe, or Dad, and what could have been if he'd never come to this town. Most of all, what I don't think about is me, because I've never been good at that. And suddenly, it's the only question that's left.
Oh, that's gotta be so scary.
I just keep playing.
Like, I feel like she's never really had a choice before. And the first time she had a choice, she came here, and then she felt like she needed to uncover all the stuff. And now she needs to choose what to do with her future. And I can't imagine that being something easy. Not just making the decision, but like knowing what is it that you want, what is it that you need, what is it that you see in your future. Like, I mean, I barely know what I want, and I haven't gone through anything like this. So I don't know how she's gonna do that, but I'm sure that whatever she chooses or wherever she starts, I'm sure it's gonna be great. I'm sure it's gonna be great.
Maybe Dad deserved everything he got, but I'm still glad we were there with him in his last moments.
Yeah. Yeah, he was maybe not the best dad, but I do also understand part of it.
The LARP was 2 days ago. That doesn't seem possible.
Oh, not understand. I don't know how to like explain it. I feel like that situation is hard to like, it's like as a human, I understand going through something like that might be one of the most difficult things ever. But I just wish that there would have been, like, I want to say just seek help, but like that might not have been an option, so.
I want to go outside without seeing anyone. That's why God created rooftops.
Yep. Of course it is.
Maybe I do deserve some dollar
Alex,
sign
call
justice.
me. You deserve
but
justice.
I'd much rather be able to move on with my
and
life.
Garf. Colorado's #1 plaintiff attorney. I feel like the business card did not exactly give them the best. I don't know. I feel like I wouldn't know. I don't know. I don't think I would contact them at least. I feel like that would just throw me off.
Hey, Steph.
Alex,
Aw.
wait. Before you say anything, I have to get this out.
Okay.
What does this mean?
What you did at the council meeting, it was the bravest thing I've ever seen. And it made me want to be brave too. So, here it goes. I want to be with you.
I'm getting goosebumps.
I don't give a shit about playing music or seeing the world. I mean, I do, but only if it's with you. And if you'd rather stay here instead, then...
Oh my god.
Fuck it. I want to stay here too.
Steph! That was bloody amazing. My heart.
I've never had anyone barge in to tell me that they wanted to be with me before.
Yeah? How'd it feel?
Oh, she's so cute. She literally decided that she would rather give up that just to be with her. I want to cry. Oh my god. I want them to be together.
You've, given me a lot to think about.
Well, good. That was the idea.
Oh, they're so cute together.
You know where to find me. Good luck, Chen.
Thanks, Steph.
Of course they should be together. Wherever they are, it will be great. It will be absolutely fantastic. And I love that for them. I can't even imagine needing to, like, I don't know, decide all of this, but I feel like at least she has someone who's
All right.
want to do it with
Just
me,
tell
with
me.
her, you know?
What?
My future. What to do? The night of the Spring Fest, Steph made a strong push for leaving with her. Playing on the road. The excitement of the unknown.
Is she just, like, actually seeing him, or is she, like,
Course.
thinking about it?
That was before all the shit went down. Come on. You're the know-it-all. So tell me.
Or does she have an ability to, like, connect with the dead? Because that would be
Actually,
really
I do know
cool.
what you should do. You should stay in Haven.
Oh. I don't know, really? I don't know what to choose.
You really think so?
Of course. You finally have a home, a job, people who actually like you. Why would you give that up?
That's true.
Yeah, if that's what you want, then yeah. But I don't want to, like, hold Steph back. And, like, this town has a lot of memories.
Then again, maybe leaving would be better.
Oh my god.
What?
You're young.
See,
you
this is what I'm
suddenly have a little money,
saying.
friends. And don't you think it's time to give this music thing a real shot? No, you should definitely leave.
Fuck off.
I don't know if she's able to speak to the
Stop
dead
it,
or if she's
Gabe.
just thinking about it.
I don't need the mysterious spirit bullshit right now.
Yeah, I know.
I just need...
I think he wants you to do
just
what
need my
makes
big
you
brother.
happy, and I don't think that there's any choice that's bad. Whichever one you
Sorry.
pick is great. It's
I know.
hard to know.
But here's something. It's 3 hours from now. A bus pulls away.
Oh.
You're not on it. And neither is Steph.
He's really showing her
Life goes on.
what could happen, like painting a picture.
You get a job working with Steph at the record store.
This is so cute, although it would have been way cuter with music, obviously. I could definitely
All those
see
years
this.
of being a music snob finally pay off.
She's living the dream.
And little by little, time does its thing.
I love seeing this painted up like this, the alternative futures.
The apartment starts to feel less like a museum, and more like a home.
I don't know what I feel like
Thoughts of
she
Jed,
wants even.
of Typhon, even of me, begin to fade into the background.
Wow, all of the stuff. Community run establishment. That's such a good idea. Oh? Riley? Riley back? It's funny how they really remove everything that's like so Jed and just exchange it with other stuff. Eleanor, I hope she's okay. You know, all things considered okay at least. Look at them! They're playing like tabletop, no, like role-playing games. Oh, I love that jacket on her. She looks so cool. They're so cute together. Whichever way they go, it's gonna be nice.
The rooftop is your stage. You perform every week to a small but adoring group of fans.
Steph.
Maybe while you play, you wonder what could have been. Performing for more people in more cities, sharing your music with the world.
I think that's so hard with the future because, like, whichever you choose, you might be wondering what could have happened if we did this or
maybe
that.
you never think about that much at all.
True. That also, you might just be so happy with what you have.
You don't know exactly when it happens. But one day you look around and find that you have transformed this place just as much as it has transformed you.
Oh, look at that!
And the most extraordinary thing of all is just how normal it feels.
Is he describing this a little bit in the way that, like, he
You don't
found
question it.
Haven?
You don't doubt it or wonder what might have been. It's your life. The life you fought so hard to have. And for the first time in a long time, you just live.
Yeah. Maybe
Thank you.
that's what I want her to
Don't
do.
mention
Just
it.
live. Just live.
You really think I'll transform Haven?
Of course, you already have. With your gift, your music, just by being you. But Alex, that doesn't mean you have to stay.
Yeah.
You have the potential to do that anywhere you go.
And you could come back. I feel like.
Do what exactly? Become an actual musician?
Why not?
Live in a van, travel between dingy bars, hawking your SoundCloud, pouring your soul to strangers.
Yeah, why
Sounds
not?
pretty great if you ask me.
They would always be
truth
welcome
is,
back, right?
There's no telling what that version of your future might be. The only promise is the adventure.
However they have this conversation, I'm loving that they're having it.
So, what do you think?
Wow. I knew this choice was gonna happen. There's a part of me that just absolutely loved the picture that was painted, and I think that for a very long time, I think that's what she's wanted. Like, she's never really had one solid place that's her home with her family and friends around, and there's a part of me that really wants to choose that for her, but I also think that despite that, there's a part of her that's just looking for something new. Not necessarily new as in like a new place to stay, because I really do think that this could be her home despite all of the bad memories, but more sort of like, what could I do, what could I become, like how far can I stretch my wings? And one thing that I'm sure of is that like Steph and Alex want to be together, and they want to do whichever one you pick together. I just don't know if I can like take that away from Steph, and like obviously that's her choice. So like if we decide to stay in heaven and Steph decides to stay with us, like that's not on Alex whatsoever. But obviously I feel like it always sucks that it's like, oh, this or that, because in a way I think that it'd be so cool for them to travel around and try new things and seek adventure. But I think there's a part of Alex that really wants to come back to Haven, and not that that's a part of the choice that you have here, but technically speaking, you could seek adventure for a while and come back. Like, maybe the exact jobs wouldn't be here, like it's a small place, but I'm sure that they'd be welcome back if they wanted to. And I feel like having some adventures, and depending on how that goes, coming back later would have been nice. But then again, like, she's been fighting for all of her life to find somewhere where she belongs, a place that she loves and a place that she can call her home. And I think that, yes, she would love to explore her musical sides and such. I don't know, I think from what we've been shown in the game, her being able to wind down and find her place and her family and such is more prominent than the one that wants to seek adventure. I think she's had adventures that they haven't been good ones, but like I think she's had those. I don't know if she would want more adventures, and like obviously I feel like I almost might need a toy, like toss a coin or something. Man, this is difficult. Okay, I know this is game logic, so like I don't know, I want her to have a place that she can call her home, but I don't want her to limit her life to Haven. I don't want to limit her life to all of the what could have beens. Like, she's clearly really talented, and so is Steph. So I'd want them to like test that out, and in a sense, I feel like getting away from Haven, at least for a while, would be beneficial. I feel like that is something that would help. I would eventually want them to come back and stay in Heaven. Like, that's the future I see for them, which obviously isn't an option here. I'm really trying to picture what I think that Alex would want after going through all of this. And I still find it difficult to choose. I still find it difficult to choose whether she would want to stay or if she would want to go on an adventure. I feel like in an adventure might, like, I don't know, help her, like, get out of her shell and stuff, but staying in Haven, like, it's not that bad. It really isn't. I know that like this won't impact anything else apart from the end of the game, like obviously, but I still find it so difficult. I don't know if any of you who played the game, or like if you've been watching this playthrough, if you found it difficult. But I find it difficult because I don't feel like I know what she wants, which I guess is the point as well. Alex doesn't know what she wants. And I feel like it's sad when the option is stay in Haven forever and ever and seek adventure forever and ever, kind of. But honestly, if you think about it realistically, Seeking adventure, what does she have to lose? She doesn't like it. They go back. They find somewhere to settle down. Like, I don't know. I feel like, also like, I feel like Gabe, when they do it like this, I feel like it's like Gabe that wants her to stay, but I also know that Gabe would want her to be happy. Oh my, I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it.
I know what I want.
I don't know, still. I don't know how she did all of this, but... And I don't know if this was the right choice. I guess it's not right or wrong. Realistically speaking, they could test it out, and if they don't like it, then they don't like... No, Ryan! I feel so bad for Ryan now. I was gonna say I forgot about him, but not really like that. I feel bad. Are we like leaving him behind to like deal with all of this by himself? Also, where is Steph? Oh, they're all coming to say bye. Why is Ryan not here? Oh my god, for a second I was like, if she's not coming with her, I'm gonna lose my marbles. I'm so happy she's coming with her. But why is Ryan not there to say bye? He was their best friend. I feel a little bit betrayed. I understand him probably feeling super lonely of them leaving, but like, what kind of friend doesn't come to say goodbye? That was so disappointing. I still don't know if I choose the right thing, but I guess you gotta try and you gotta live a little. Fuck him up, babe. Oh, so cute. Wait, are they not on stage together? They should be, right? I thought they were gonna do this together, but maybe they're not. That makes no sense. This was Steph's dream as well. Why is she not coming with? Like, wow, that's not a bad audience, honestly. Aww. Look at them traveling around in all the pictures.
Hello, everyone. I'm Alex Chen.
The only promise is the adventure achievement. Wow, that was the end of the game. I feel like after playing Life is Strange 2, the ending wasn't as like swung, like it wasn't as much. Obviously that's a very different game in terms of emotions, but I would have expected something more from the end. Seeing a song maybe, or more than just the pictures of them traveling around. I love the game, but like, it's interesting. I feel like that the end was more sudden, and it definitely, it's not that it was bad, but I would have wanted more from an ending, I feel like. And I was sad that Ryan didn't come and like say goodbye. I feel bad for leaving Haven in a sense, but then again, like, I feel like they could always come back. I kind of hope that they would, because I do want that to be her home in the end, but I didn't want her to like limit her dreams and never test her abilities to get somewhere. Such cute pictures. I just want to see the pictures, especially now that like there's no icon in the music. I just want to speed through that. And like, obviously, if you want to see someone's name, you can pause, or even better, play the game yourself. I feel a little bit sad. I feel like the ending, I thought that that ending would be more satisfactory. Not just the ending as a whole, but like choosing to go on the road and like experience the world. I don't know, I guess I just thought that it would be more to it than there was. I still feel a little surprised by it. Like, almost at like a loss for words. I don't know if anyone else felt like this. I love the characters in this game, but there was just some of the connections, they were not cutting as deep as they did in Life is Strange 2, but obviously, like, that's brutal in a sense. Always feels so empty ending a game, even though I have the DLC left. I don't know how like long that is, but finishing a game always feels very, very empty. Ooh. Ooh, Alex stayed in Haven Springs, Alex hit the road. Okay, so it's like 56 versus 44. Pretty even. Alex forgave Jed 69%. Alex claimed that she learned the meaning of home. 6% actually choose that she didn't learn anything? Really? Everyone in the council supported Alex as 12%. Are you shitting me? Now I feel even worse for like seeing that stat. I'm like, I should have picked Haven. I was this close of doing it, to be fair. I was really leaning in between the two of them, and I feel like I just let my hand like just choose. Wow, what a community. I love how they supported her, and I'm sure that they supported her going away for all of this too. Alex wanted to help more people in the future, 47. Alex took a moment to reflect, 35. Ryan stood by Alex during the vote, 31%. Alex didn't see Ryan after the vote. Oh, interesting. That was a few. Alex wasn't ready to forgive. Alex forgave Ryan. Or maybe those are like different if you like romanced him. Charlotte believed Alex but couldn't help. Eleanor sided. Pike sided. Ducky sided. Ryan believed Alex. Ryan and Alex don't get together. Oh. Ryan and Alex start dating in Haven Spring. Oh, that's the romanceable option. Steph stays in Haven to be with Alex. Steph and Alex leave Haven together. Wow. That was the end of a journey, y'all. Now we've got wavelengths, so that's good. I'm really happy that I parted. Like, it felt weird parting at the end, but like, it didn't really have a good stopping point, and I would have missed a lot of details if I rushed through it, so I'm happy that I didn't in the end. Even though I really do like this game, I love Alex and Steph, and Ryan was a great character too, and it definitely was a plot twist with Jed. This was a somewhat slower game. I think maybe, as I said, like playing the second game before this, it's like there's so much going on, and it has impossible choices that you have to make. And I think, I don't know, for me, I think the second one is still one of my favorite ones. Even though this was great, and even though I loved some of the characters, there was something with how the game was built together. It didn't grab my heart as much as the others did. I don't know, I feel like it feels weird being like saying that, and like I also want to like tell y'all my honest opinion, and I do really love the game. I absolutely recommend people playing it. I guess maybe with like playing Life is Strange 1 and 2, the expectations were so sky high, and it's hard because you don't want to have a game that's too similar either. It's hard to make, and this was very much more like down to earth, which was nice, and I loved. I don't know, maybe it would have been different if you knew more about Alex as a character and like her background. I wonder if that would have changed the way you felt about things and the way you played the game. I'm not really sure. Like, I feel like I can't really put my finger on it, because it's not that I disliked things. It's just, it didn't crush me as hard as the other two. Maybe that's what I'm trying to say? Like, it was an amazing game. The voice actors did such a good job, but I really want to know more about Steph and playing that game. And like, there was parts of it where I was just so into it, and like, there was so much happening. And then I feel like the end was just, it was just, I don't know what to say about it. Like, I love the game, but like, there's also some parts of me that's just like, that was this little extra sprinkle that I feel like I missed it. I don't know what, I wonder how many times I've said I don't know whilst playing this game, literally. I did enjoy it, and I hope that you all did too. Let me know if you've played this game. What did you feel about it? Have you played the others? What do you feel about it in comparison to the other games? Also, I want to know what people chose in the end, because now, afterwards, I'm kind of regretting a little bit not choosing Haven. It was so hard, and I feel like no matter which one I would have chosen, I feel like deciding someone's future is so difficult. I would have felt bad whichever one I chose, so I just had to do it. And well, at least it seems like she was doing pretty well, because there was a huge audience there and Steph was there, which was amazing. And there's still a part of me that wonder maybe she would have just been content. Not everyone has huge dreams. Like, it's this fine line of not wanting to hold someone back in terms of their dreams, but not pushing huge dreams on someone who might not want them. And I feel like maybe Alex didn't want the bigger dreams, but I'm happy she tried it. I'm happy she tried it. I would have loved to see a little bit more. And maybe that's why I'm also sort of regretting it, because the Havens one I would have been able to imagine. But for this one, I feel like we were only shown like a tiny glimpse. And maybe if it would have been like time hops with them at different places and them doing things or visiting stuff, maybe that would have made it a little bit more like, wow, look at them going around. Like, maybe that would have felt different. I don't know. I really don't. But let me know what you thought of this game, whether you played it or not, if it differed a lot from my playthrough. I'm still very proud that we got every council member to back us up. That felt amazing, and I hope you're looking forward to Wavelengths that I'm going to be starting after this. Thank you so much for being here today, and thank you so much for going through this game with me. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, it would mean a lot if you wanted to give it a like, and of course, comment down below your thoughts and feelings, and subscribe for upcoming videos. I do look forward to playing games like this in the future, so stay tuned for that, and I hope that you will have an amazing rest of your day, night, morning, midnight snack, breakfast, whichever time it is for you when you're watching this, and I'll see you very soon. Bye!